They unveiled their brand new Tesla Model 3 to the community today.
How's it going, everyone? This is Daniel. In this video, we are going to be talking about Tesla stock. We're going to go over some important positive news that came out for Tesla stock. We're going to go over how this could potentially affect the Tesla stock in the future. And we're also going to be talking about Cathie Wood and Elon Musk, why they are continuing to sell their stocks and when can this potential sell-off stop, and at what price point levels can Tesla stock potentially reverse back to the upside. So we're going to be talking about all this important information coming up. So as you can see right here, we have Tesla stock that is sitting at $926.92. As I'm recording this video, we are down 5.03%. And as you can see right here, we were actually doing pretty good in the pre-market. Yesterday's video, we talked about the $1,000 price level being a very key area, that if we can actually go above that and finish the day strong, closing above it, then that would have been fantastic. However, we got rejected pretty bad right around over here. So usually when you see the price action, when we see this kind of slow bleed that happened for Tesla stock, that's usually an indication that Elon Musk have sold. In the past, when we see this kind of slow bleeding, this is when Elon Musk sells his shares, so we still have to wait and see the SEC forms to be filed, today or tomorrow. But when you look at also the overall stock market compared to Tesla stock, we're getting some mixed signals across the board. So we have some big tech companies like Microsoft, Apple, Google, Facebook, Amazon, even Tesla being down, and we have some financial stocks that are doing pretty good, and healthcare stocks also doing pretty good. So the news that came out is that for financial stock to do good is that we have the England that raised their interest rates. So that's definitely going to be something that we need to be watching out for. Also for the US, yesterday we talked about that the Fed is looking to increase interest rates in 2022, 2023, and 2024. So we talked about the detailed plan, how they're going to be executing on yesterday's video. But as you can see over here, the market is overall digesting that information, and then we're getting these financial stocks that are doing relatively pretty good. But however, we still have other stocks that, like Nvidia, that is selling more aggressive than Tesla stock. Now, some of the important things we need to be watching out for that I'm going to be talking about in this video is that we know Elon Musk and Cathie Wood has been selling aggressively, of course, in December. And the main reason that Cathie Wood and Elon Musk are selling, as we know, is for tax reasons. Usually in the past, Cathie Wood locks in profits when Tesla stock goes above, when it explodes to the upside. She has to balance out her portfolios. She needs to make sure that one stock does not outweigh, the risk and take a majority of their ETF. So they have to lock in profits and make sure that at least the ETF is staying balanced. So they need to maintain one stock at least 10%. So that is their goal. So that's why they're selling it. Selling that happens at the end of the year is mainly for tax reasons, for tax loss harvesting. So there are some big concerns about why she's selling, but that's the main reason, is because of tax reasons that she is selling. Not anything different. The fundamental of Tesla stock has not changed. So now let's talk about the most positive news for Tesla stock so far that we got today. We have the NYPD consider ordering 250 Tesla Model 3 sedans for around $12.6 million. So that is pretty fantastic. So we're going to be watching several videos of exactly how the Tesla model vehicles perform when they are actually out in the duty fields. We know there are several, police stations across the United States that use Tesla. Usually they used to get around 1 or 3 vehicles max in the past, 2 years ago when they started to test out this model. Now, as you can see right here, they're liking it, they're loving it. Some of the reviews that are coming out are phenomenal. And as you can see right here, now NYPD is actually going to be adding and buying 250 Tesla Model 3 vehicles. So when you see this well-known NYPD police force buy Tesla vehicles, that is going to inspire, other police stations across the US, even abroad, to test out Tesla vehicles for this duty purposes. So we're going to be watching a video about, other police stations that tested out Tesla vehicles in the past, what they think about it, why they love it, and why we could potentially see more and more police stations ordering Tesla vehicles for them to use in their fleets. So we're going to be watching this video, and I'm going to come back, and then we're going to be checking out the short-term price prediction for Tesla stock, what we need to be watching out for, what are some important price levels that we could potentially see Tesla stock bounce off of. So first, Let's check out this review videos for Tesla.
Yeah, Bargersville is adding a new Tesla, and that's saving taxpayer money as well. Wish TV's Aaliyah Hodges explains how much they'll save and when they'll be out on the street.
This Tesla will be out on the street as early as Friday. It's what the Bargersville Police Department believes is the new future for all city and local law enforcement. They unveiled their brand new Tesla Model 3 to the community today. Bargersville police say the electric car is environmentally friendly, and the best part is there's no fuel required or loud engine.
Especially at nighttime, the sound of the cars when we're trying to come up on something a little bit more discreetly than what we would normally come up with during the daytime. It'll help out with that. We have a lot of back alleys out in the old town.
It's also cost efficient for the department.
We need to hire new people, and that all raises the tax rate. So the goal is to kind of keep that low as much as we can.
The Tesla will save taxpayers around $6,000 on average per year. The police department plans to replace their Dodge Chargers with them. Right now, they're spending more than $8,000 a year on gas, oil, and insurance on each vehicle.
Even the tires and the windshield wipers are cheaper on the Tesla than on the Dodge Charger. So just maintenance, regular police maintenance that we're going to be doing.
The new ride also makes an officer's job more convenient, as they can start the vehicle from their smartphone.
In the wintertime, that is definitely going to be an outstanding asset to us, as opposed to going outside, starting the car up and getting it warm, having it warm up.
The police department hopes to add 4 more Teslas to their fleet in the future.
How did you guys get a Tesla police car? What brought that about?
We live in a very progressive community. The community is on us on reducing our carbon footprint. What are we doing for the environment? There's been many initiatives, everything from removing plastic bags and plastic straws. So the town is really on top of this. It's not just the police department. So having the support from the community and being able to tell somebody that this is the movement, this is how we move forward, having the support certainly made it easier. So a lot of the things that come up are, why a Tesla? Why does the police department need a performance car, a luxury car? So that's when we got to pause a minute, because the reality of it is there hasn't been another police car or another car that could be a police car on the safety side and also on the crash rating side, but also the performance. So a lot of people will say, why do you need to go so fast? It's very simple. Picture a police officer doing speed enforcement on the side of the road. Okay. A car goes by at 55 miles an hour. He is starting from 0. It really becomes a time and distance. So do we want, and this is not to knock some of the other electric cars, a car that takes 9 seconds to get up to 60 miles an hour. Right. So when you do time and distance, we are taking longer to catch up to the offender. The offender is speeding away much quicker than we can catch up. So in order to only make it up to 60 miles to catch up to him, at some point that car has to hit 75 or 80 to catch up. So what are we doing? We're putting the driver, the officer at risk, and anybody who's around him. So when you start doing the math, there's a practical side to this. At the same time, as a police chief, I can't put my officers in harm's way that the car that I'm getting you is lesser on the crash ratings, or it doesn't have the same quality of crash ratings. So that's how we ended up here. That's why the Tesla. Additionally, by getting this model, the performance of getting over 300 miles possibly on the charge puts us in an area that we can run more than 2 shifts.
Before we talk about this detailed breakdown for Tesla stock technical analysis, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notification if you want to stay up to date on what's going on with Tesla stock daily. So as you can see over here, we're looking at Tesla stock that rejected this $1,000 price level over here. It was acting as a phenomenal support in the past. We bounced back several times, and now we're retesting it, and we got rejected pretty bad to the downside. So the main thing we need to be watching out for is this gap right around over here that's going to be filling pretty soon. It seems like it's going to get filled in a matter of days. We're getting closer and closer to filling it, so we might potentially see Tesla stock retrace back and filling it at least one time when Elon Musk sells his shares, so pretty soon. So once we fill this gap, and I think this area could potentially be as a good support, which is the price point level around $900. We talked in the past a few videos back that we need to be watching out this price level pretty good. We need to be watching out this price level because this is going to be the next support for Tesla stock. $900 is a psychological number. A lot of people are going to potentially be using, okay, if Tesla stock goes down $900, we're going to be buying it. Or if it gets close to $900, okay, this is the ideal price we're going to buy into it. So there is some psychological, implications for this $900 $1,000 price level that we're watching at. So for short-term price target for Tesla stock, we might see Tesla stock fill the gap right around over here. And if everything changes, if the momentum shifts for the overall stock market, we might bounce back up at this $900 area right around over here tomorrow. So for Friday, we might expect Tesla stock to bounce back up and retest some of the $950 area that we basically broke down of today. So definitely keep an eye on these key price point levels. Watch out for this $900 and for this gap fill to happen within a matter of a few days or even next week. So definitely keep in mind that, of course, at the end of the day, I'm still expecting Tesla stock to have some form of a rally going into the end of December if Elon Musk completes selling his shares before the end of the year. So that's going to be for the video. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you drop in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to get free stocks for Christmas, Momo is giving out 5 free stocks, which is insane. Check out the links in the description box below if you want to get free stocks. But I'll catch you guys on another video. Have a wonderful day.